everyone, welcome back to Clumsy Cakes. So today on the channel I'm going to be giving you one more recipe to accompany that jalapeno jam that I made, and that recipe is down in the description if you missed that. So I'm just putting together my dry ingredients and we're going to be making some cheddar scones today. I'm just mixing that up and setting it aside. And then I'm gonna get together my wet ingredients. I did this kind of backwards. I would not recommend doing this. I would definitely recommend measuring out your heavy cream and then putting in your egg. It's a little bit more difficult to measure this way, the way that I did it. So anyway, I am just mixing that up and getting that egg broken up in there, setting that aside as well. And now I'm just gonna chop up my butter. I have some unsalted butter here and it's very cold. You can even freeze it if you would like. I just think it's a little bit easier to chop it up if it is just in the fridge. But like I said, you just want to make sure that this is pretty cold. And you want to just cut it up into chunks. And you can do this in a food processor if you would like. Mine's just not big enough, so I'm gonna go in with my hands. Just break up that butter. What you're looking for here is for the mixture to become a mixture that resembles wet sand. And it's just gonna take a few more minutes this way, but I think it's kind of fun. It's kind of a meditative process. Now I'm gonna put in my cheese. And this is where you would put in any other kind of fixings that you would want. Maybe some strawberries, some blueberries. And now I'm just adding in my wet ingredients. And you want to mix this up just until you get a dough. You don't want to overwork this because scones already have the tendency to be pretty dense, and you just don't want them to be overworked, so they're really dense. Now I'm just turning this out onto a lightly floured surface, and I'm using my mat here, and it has circles already on it to kind of be able to measure out what you want. I measured it into a 8-inch disc. And now I am just slicing that up into slices, and I went with 8 here. You can do 6, or you can make them really big and do 4. I wouldn't recommend that, but you could. Alright, and now I'm just transferring them to a sheet tray. And to get the best texture here, you really want to freeze these for about 15 minutes to a half an hour just to get them good and cold before you bake them. After they are baked, you're going to put them in the oven at 375 for about 25 to 30 minutes. And this is what they look like after they're done baking. You can see they're a little bit golden brown. And I'm just going to leave these to cool for a few minutes before I top them with the jam. You can see I put some right on top of one of them. Or what you can do is slice them in half, put some butter on either side, and then put some jam. They're a delicious accompaniment with dinner, or they're great by themselves as a snack. Someone even suggested slicing them in half and putting sausage, egg, and cheese in the middle for a delicious breakfast sandwich. And I haven't tried this yet, but I am definitely going to try it in the future. That sounds absolutely delicious. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this one, don't forget to leave me a like down below. And if you have any suggestions for what you would like to see next, don't forget to leave me a comment down below. And subscribe to make more messes with me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!